The Sherwood Forest pack. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. A lovely day's work. Light work. Easy pickings. Some great performances. Some bad ones as well. We'll get into them later. However, a comfortable 3-0. Usna, 3. Robin Hood, FC, 0. Light work, guys. On a cold, wet and windy Saturday. The champions of Europe, you'll never sing that mob. Folded. It was easy, I can't lie. Smash the likes up. Do subscribe. That close to 107k. I will be going live on an emergency meeting in 40 minutes after you've watched this. So I've got Kenny at the game, Jez, Matty. Bless up to everybody who watched the watch along. I'm also going live for the Barcelona game. They're playing away to Celta Vigo today. So looking forward to that. I just watched the last few minutes of the Atleti game. They've just won 2-1. Solov's goal was crazy. But anyway, let's get back to us. Make sure you sub to Lee Reacts because I will be live there for the Barca game. But anyway, I think every single one of us raised an eyebrow like Ancelotti, Don Carlito, when we see the starting 11, because it was like, what the hell is this? What are we actually playing at? However, they did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. Yuri and Timber today, standing ovation, mate. You were class. Yeah, everything that was good in that first half came through him. Yeah, Odegaard today. Listen, everyone knows I'm on Odegaard's case all the time. Yeah, he was outstanding in the first half. Second half, he frustrated the life out of me. I can't lie. Because he takes way too many touches. He should have scored. He could have set up a couple more. However, people will say, yeah, but Lee got an assist. Yeah, come on. If we're giving him the assist for that Saka goal, like this one don't rate assists. Yeah, like what are we doing here? Yeah, but anyway, listen, he played very well today. Very, very well. He needs to, I know it's taking him time to get back in the team, get back in, like, you know, the run of the games, etc., etc. That was probably the easiest game he's going to have this season. Like, real talk, that was too comfy. They didn't offer nothing. Like, honestly, absolutely nothing. He was just jinking past people, yeah, passing the ball down the channels, through the lines, so on and so forth. But at the same time, he should have scored. I don't know why he took a touch when it was on his left and then he scuffed it with his right. There was another one he could have laid it off. But listen, we're nitpicking if we're going down that route. Yeah, the fact in reality is he was really good today. He was really good today. And he better turn up on Tuesday even. We're playing Sporting Tuesday. That's where I need you to turn up. Yeah, not these games. Not these games, bro. Fantastic. You turned up. I thought he was my man of the match as well, by the way. Unbelievable performance from him overall. Got subbed in the end. He looked worn out. But for me, he was man of the match. Yeah, there was a few that were contenders for man of the match. Timber, like I said. Saka. Boy, what a finish, by the way. What a goal. The power he got on that was crazy. The Sherwood Forest pack. Lovely jubbly about champions of England. You'll never sing that. Maybe we won't. Hold that. Long way back up to Nottingham with a loss in it. After you soaked in the away end. How unlucky. Now you've got to try and get out of London. Good luck on a Saturday night. Anyway, yeah, but Bukayo Saka today. I thought he looked lively today. He nutmegged one of their players. Yeah, he scored a goal. Could have scored another one. Yeah, like, again, on his left foot. I don't know why he took a touch, just hit it. And that is the fine margins. Listen, in this game, it didn't matter. But in other games, they are the fine margins. It's on your left. It's coming across your body. Just slap it, mate. Slap it. You never know what's going to happen. It could end up in the back of the net. It could go rose ed. It could deflect. The keeper could parry it. It could go for a corner. The dark arts. Or he could parry it and somebody taps it in. But let's go back to the goalkeeper. Let's start from the goalkeeper. But yeah, Saka all in all, brilliant today. Odegaard, brilliant. Timber, they were my 3 outstanding players today. I thought they were all class today. Yeah, not for the entirety of the 90 because they didn't all play the 90. Yeah, but the time they were on the pitch, yeah, level was high. Yeah, they couldn't live with us. They were trash. I'll be real, yeah. They were awful. Yeah, I think the international break probably effed them up. Yeah, because they had that momentum going into the international break. Yeah, for us, it's probably helped us. Yeah, because we had a lot of players that didn't play, didn't go on international duty. We had a mix and match team today. But let's go back to the goalkeeper. He didn't have anything to do, really. Didn't really have to make any mad saves or anything like that. But his distribution level today was Narcos level. That guy's distribution today was sick. Absolutely top class from David Raya today. Yeah, getting the ball out quick. Yeah, the passing, throwing the ball out, picking the pockets through the lines, yeah, through the midfield. Yeah, absolutely brilliant from him today. Right back, Timber, like I've said, I've already spoke about him. Left back, Calafiori. Calafiori, listen, on another day, yeah, he may have been stupid enough to give a penalty away. Yeah, arms up in the air and all of that. He got away with that one. It didn't hit his arm, obviously, but on another day it could have. Keep your arms down by his side. Even Trossard told him, keep your arms down, use your head. Other than that, I thought he was solid. I can't lie. He was everywhere today as well, by the way. Yeah, but I want to see the same performance on Tuesday from some of these players because whilst it's good that we're beating Forest, yeah, and it was easy, defense didn't really have a lot to do. Yeah, in fact, our best defender today was Chris Wood. His big blockhead got in the way, yeah, and stopped them scoring because that was going in the back of the net. That would have made it a shaky 10, 15 minutes plus stoppage time. So big up Chris Wood. Big up to him, mate. Centre-backs didn't have a lot to do. Yeah, the striker, Owinini, I always butcher his name, apologies. He was trash. Yeah, he's a big physical, strong boy. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, he loves the physical side of it. He's pretty quick as well. He's caused us trouble in previous seasons. But listen, today, Saliba and Gabriel marked him out of the game. Yeah, light work. And they loved the physical challenge. Read the game well. Just coasted off with the ball. I'm shocked he stayed on for as long as he did. In fact, I'm shocked he even started. I think the only reason Chris Wood didn't start is because he played for New Zealand the other day. Yeah, and maybe the jet lag and all of this and all of that. I don't know. But it was a weird one. I can't lie. Yeah, and he didn't do anything when he came on either, apart from stop them scoring, which was mad. Jorginho, I thought he was shocking. I can't lie. Yeah, he got cooked twice down the down our left-hand side there, right? Yeah, I thought he was clumsy at times. Positioning was a bit off-key at times. And rightly got subbed. Yeah, rightly got subbed. Marino, listen, people can say, oh, he did this, he did that, he looked good. He was very lucky he never got booked in that game, by the way. Because he could have had 3 or 4 yellow cards today, and he got none. Yeah, and there was other yellow cards in that game, Aina being one of them. Trossard kicks the ball. As Trossard's followed through after the kick, he clips Aina, and Aina gets booked. Yeah, then Yates gets booked for exactly the same challenge that Marino did, but Marino got away with it. So I don't want to hear nobody ever waffling about refs ever again, because that game right there, Marino should have probably had 4 yellow cards. And today, he was all right. Yeah, he was all right. I didn't see nothing special from him today. He was clumsy. He was tripping over the ball at times. Made some nice passes. Obviously, he was involved in the first goal that was offside. Literally a foot offside, if that, just his actual foot. But I don't know. Listen, maybe even being too harsh on him. He didn't have a preseason. He got injured straight away, feeling his way into the team, etc. But it just seems like the game passes him by and everyone's running around him too quickly. Yeah, but listen, we'll see. I don't think he'll start on Tuesday. So if he does, it could be an issue. And Trossard was poor. I can't lie. He was poor. He had a nice shot. Other than that, nice little touches. Didn't really see him in the game, if I'm honest. First 20 minutes, yeah, cool. You looked half decent. You're buzzing around. After that, not really, mate. Not really for me. Yeah, and let's talk about this El Salvadorian striker we have. He is garbage. Yeah, he is absolutely dog shit. Yeah, how this guy plays games and the amount of game time he plays and finishes games is wild. Today, it didn't matter. But on other days, it will matter. Yeah, maybe other days he won't play. I don't know. Yeah, but this guy, the way he gets manhandled, the way he gets pushed off the ball with consummate ease is crazy. Yeah, this guy's not even challenging for headers on 50-50 headers. He's just leaning into a defender, not even trying to jump and challenge, just leaning into him, trying to draw a foul. Now, that guy's trash, man. We need to bin him in January real quick. Yeah, Thomas Partey, what a goal. What a goal. Yeah, we're all sitting there going, no, don't shoot. Yeah, we're all thinking, don't shoot. It's Partey, don't shoot. Bang, pick that out of the net, mate. Pick that out the fucking net. What a goal. Yeah, and the game was easy. Let's be real. They offered nothing. Like I said, the best chance they really had was the one where Chris Wood blocked it. Obviously, they scored and it was a mile offside. I don't know why it took so long to decide the offsides today, by the way. Yeah, over 4.5 minutes to decide that our goal that was chalked out, the first one, was chalked out. Why that took 4.5 minutes from when Odegaard got the free kick or took the free kick to when it was decided it was offside was an absolute joke. Yes, they got the right decision. 4.5 minutes. 4.5 from when we got that free kick to when it was ruled offside. Now, that's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, and their one, you could see he's a mile offside. Why did it take a minute and a half? Every set piece in this league takes forever. Every corner, every free kick. And as soon as As soon as it's like, oh shit, last 10 minutes, we better run around 100 miles an hour. Yeah, come on, man. What are we doing here? Maybe it's the dark arts. But listen, all in all, a clean sheet. We needed that badly because we've been shipping goals left, right, and centre. We've got Sporting on Tuesday. Gyökeres 33 goals this season for club and country, which is more than Arsenal scored, by the way. Scored off the bench yesterday in a cup game, penalty. And he's banging form. And we're going to have to be on top of our job on Tuesday. But listen, no Martinelli today. No 29 today. Is what it is. I think both of them are play on Tuesday. We'll change it up on Tuesday. I like the fact that he subs Saka and Odegaard off. Yeah, Odegaard didn't need to play another 90. Yeah, the guy's feeling his way back into the team. Listen, 3 points, clean sheet. We go from 4th to 4th. Chelsea won. Brighton won. So I think Aston Villa dropped points. But yeah, if we want to keep in touch with this title or try and get back into it, then we got to hope that Tottenham do some business against Man City in a minute, and then hope that Liverpool drop some points somewhere, because one strike and we're dusted. One more strike, we're out. Yeah, it's as simple as that. But listen, bless up to all of you guys. Kenny's going to be next, then Jezza, then Matty. Emergency meeting. We're going to talk about Ethan. We're going to talk about some good performances, bad performances in depth. I'll have some guests on that as well. And then I'll be watching the Celta Barca game on Lee Reacts. Make sure you sub to that channel. And make sure you sub to this one as well. Bless up to everyone who showed love on the watch along. Big up to Matty and Ola as always. But listen, we needed a win. Yeah, that's our first win in about 50 odd days. So it's good that we got a win. What it means in the grand scheme of things, we'll find out at the end of the season. However, like I said, one strike. We have one chance. We lose one more game this season, we're finished. It's as simple as that. Oh, Ethan, by the way, I forgot Ethan. My bad. How did I forget Ethan, bro? Ethan, play this guy more, please. Play this guy more. Play this guy more. Play this guy. Look at the way he jinked past the geezer as soon as he got the ball and had a shot. Right space, right time, right place. Boom, goal. Yeah, no taking 16 touches in the box. Bang, slap, goal. Yeah, this guy's a baller, bro. He's a baller. But listen, bless up. Cronky out.